So this Frontier opening bell, Tuesday, the 18th of July. Hello, everyone, and welcome. And you can see the markets, just to get everything kicked off. The emerging markets softened on Monday, and South African stock market, the biggest securities market on the continent, went down in sympathy with the rest of the emerging markets, down by 64 basis points. The Nigerian market continued its rally, though a little bit much smaller, 203 billion added to the total market value, 0.60%, to top up the country's main share index. The BRVM solidly in the 203 level by 18 basis points. The Egyptian market started Monday by 97 basis points, and the Nairobi stock market up by roughly 1%. Big names are making a big splash on the Nairobi stock market for the first trading day of the new week. After we saw a bit of a softening on the Nairobi bourse on Thursday and Friday last week, the market seemed to be back on a very strong trajectory to start the new week. Let's put that out, look at some of the big news coming through from the East African corridor, looking at Kenya as well as a few other news within that particular region. The lenders, according to EFG Hermes, which is that huge Egyptian financial services company, says Kenyan lenders' bad debts may surge between 100 and 200 basis points in Q3, which is currently in motion, July, August to September. Let's see how that looks like. Kenya is set to have a carbon-neutral power generation by the year 2030. Kenya is one of the countries in Africa moving very strongly as far as renewable energy is concerned. And SM Young was reportedly earned about 125 million shillings from Safaricom audit. That's quite pricey money. But of course, Safaricom is one of the iconic and the biggest company on the Nairobi stock market, and one of the biggest companies in East Africa, by the way. Centum Re says it pays about 341 million shillings after tax law were changed in Uganda. On Monday, we saw the numbers, a little last week, we saw the numbers out of Centum Re in Kenya, of course, where the country's actually, the company's actually headquartered. The DR Congo says it's raised about $15.6 million on the local market. That's the CEMAC region for countries within Central Africa. So let's touch on with West Africa, where the Nigeria's inflation came in at a very positive surprise, according to Chapel Hill Denham, 22.79%. That's a 7-year high on Monday. In the meantime, Nigeria can actually unlock up to $18 billion in global investments into its oil and gas. That's what the executive chairman of the African Energy Chamber, NJIU, said in a television interview on Monday evening ahead of the Africa Energy Week in Cape Town later this year. Also, announcement came in on Monday that Total Energies, for the first time, is supporting as the damn sponsor of the Africa Energy Week in Cape Town. That's a very big congratulations to the Africa Energy Chamber and the rest of the team. They're preparing for that very huge event in about 100 days from now or less. Ghana is launching about $809 million bond swap for investors. Well, let's see how that goes. And the FDB is back in Cameroon entrepreneurial and industrial skills with about 63 million euros. And that's some money that Cameroon can use to support that particular economic sector in the country. Let's get to Southern Africa with news coming through overnight from South Africa that Fitch has affirmed South Africa's BB- credit rating. That's some positive news that the Reserve Bank could use as it looks to hold its next monetary policy meeting on the 20th. That's in 2 days from now. The SARB under Leseja Kiagango is expected to leave interest rates unchanged. Angola's central bank, however, left interest rate unchanged at 17%. And Zambia is set to slow economically to 2.7% this year, while the forecast for 2024 is about 4.7%. That'll be some good news. MTN Group, however, is taking shine in South Africa as the country's best voice network. Congratulations, folks. Anglo Platinum reporting first half 2023 earnings says profit falls after rhodium and palladium prices dipped by 47% and 29%. We saw a similar downside earnings from one of his rivals, Anglo American. That came through over the weekend. And extreme cold weather is hurting farmers in Namibia's Karasa region because the animals are feeling very extreme cold weather. And that's no good news for those who've seen snow heavily in parts of Namibia and a part of Lesotho as well in southern Africa. Quite a very extreme weather changes, climate change, all of that. Put that in mind. Let's go to where it all started. That's North Africa, with the Egyptian authorities reporting some news. However, Morocco is expected to grow 3.7% in 2024, while Rio Dutch Shell has signed a 12-year deal to supply Morocco with liquefied natural gas, that's LNG. And Musk has submitted an offer to acquire 544 megawatts onshore Zarafana wind farm, and that's in Egypt. That's part of Egypt's ramping up on its renewable clean energy production in the country. And finally, Nigerian President Tibon is in China to look for deals in trade with the world's second biggest economy, and is looking to secure membership of BRICS. That's the Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa's bloc, the new economic bloc that is holding this next major meeting in the month of August, and that's going to be in South Africa. By the way, that looks like more than at least about 24 countries are looking to join the BRICS bloc. But let's see what that meeting holds next month. We're just counting down the final few weeks to the BRICS general major meeting. That's all for today on your Frontier Opening Bell. I am Bosin Omofa. You have a great day, and I'll see you soon.